Hey guys, how's it going? Y'all, another beer video. This is beer number 2 tonight, and it is Fremont's Dark Star 2017 bottle there. It is 14% ABV. I would read you the side, but I kind of just glanced over it real quick. And I'm almost positive it tells you a lot about the flavor profile and what to expect, so I'm not going to read it because I don't want to put that information in my head prior to drinking it. Because then I'll think about it and then I'll force myself to taste those flavors, and I don't want to do that. I want to do it, and tell you what I get out of it before I get subjected to anything. So it is black wax right there, and 2017, man. We've had this last year. This is provided by Mandy Fresh, but we had it last year. We all got bottles of it, and I don't remember too much of it, man. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be damn good. Didn't have to cut the wax at all, man. The wax was thin enough that I can just put a bottle opener on it, nothing fancy, just a regular old plastic Brewing bottle opener on it, and open it, which is great. I don't like cutting through super thick wax. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but yeah, let's get this into a glass, man. I am only going to pour myself 4 ounces right there, 4 ounces, because this bottle is not mine and it is shared, so try to be courteous. There we go, 4 ounces right there. I feel like if I poured a little bit more, it probably would have poured probably, I'm going to say, a finger of just this very similar head to the Barrel Aged 1050, a very dark milk chocolate color, just kind of very densely compact bubbles, but a combination of the larger, medium, and tiny bubbles. It probably would have been very frothy as well and super beautiful looking. Putting it to the light, it is pretty much exactly like the 1050 color. Maybe very slight, dark brown on the outside of the glass, like the halo, I guess. But other than that, it's a very pitch black beer, man. Let's give this a quick swirl and get a nose on it. Oh man, it smells just like that 1050. Maybe slightly less on the oak and the bourbon notes. And the vanilla is definitely toned down. I'm getting some oak, some vanilla, some molasses, not burnt molasses, just straight molasses. The 1050, I was getting some burnt molasses, and it, pronounced through the flavor as well. But I'm getting, okay, there we go. The vanilla's coming through here. Definitely the molasses. Slight dark sweet chocolate. Maybe a combination of dark and milk chocolate. Getting some of the bourbon there now. Some caramel, very slight caramel or caramel, whatever you want to, however you want to say it. There we go. I'm getting some figs now, some dark fruit flavors. Or notes, rather. Oh yeah, there we go. That alcohol is definitely coming through now. Yeah, that's about all I'm getting. Is definitely more toned down, not as in your face as the 1050, the Barrel Aged 1050 I just recently did. I will try to upload both of these for all the videos that I'm doing tonight, all at the same time, so you know what the hell I'm talking about, because I tend to upload videos, very far apart. Because I have a lot of videos I need to edit and upload. But anyways, I'm going to try to upload all these that I'm doing tonight as a bundle, so you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's get the taste of this. Cheers. Alright. And this has been sitting in my fridge for, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half. But it came over, it wasn't warm, but it didn't come from the fridge. It came from his cellar, and his cellar is essentially a box in his basement, so it was not cold or anything like that. So it's been sitting in my fridge for about an hour and a half. It is not room temperature, but it's also not freezing cold. I'm gonna say this is definitely a more tamed, more palatable barrel aged stout. I'm thinking in terms of for people who are not huge into stouts or people who are new into barrel aged stouts or larger stouts, imperial stouts. This is definitely a more tamed flavor on the palate there. It is not, the bourbon's not coming through very strong. Like, it's definitely there, but it's not kicking you in the face like the 1050 was. The flavors are all kind of just, meld together very nicely. That molasses is good. That, like, I'm actually getting slight coffee in here too, and dark chocolate. They all kind of just blend together really nicely. Not in a harsh way, but again, this is 14% barrel aged imperial stout. It does have that slight, I'm gonna not say slight. It lets you know that it is bourbon barrel aged and it's a big ABV beer. It is no joke. Mouthfeel, I'm gonna say the mouthfeel it's good, it's not great, or it's okay, it's not good, it's not great. I'm saying that because I'm comparing it to the 1050. The 1050 was good, but not great in mouthfeel. This is slightly thinner. Not a bad thing, but slightly thinner. And the trade-off there is for this beer, although it is thinner, the flavor is more tamed, it's more balanced. It's not just booze, booze, booze. It's booze, molasses, dark chocolate, slight coffee, slight oakiness, very slight oakiness, and like this very, like a touch of like smoky flavor, like a charred oak, I guess. Very, very small touch though. Overall, man, I can't really pick one or the other between this and 1050. They're both great beers. This is higher in ABV. 1050 was 12.9, I believe. Yeah, both amazing beers. Highly recommend both of them. If I had to pick one to like try, just because I know I can get this all the time, I can also get 1050 all year round, or not all year round, every year. I think this is easier for me to get, so I'm gonna say I would go with the 1050 just because I know I can get this a lot easier than the 1050. 1050 tends to, we don't get a whole lot of them, so they sell a lot quicker. It's harder to find. Not every store has them. So I would go with the 1050 if I had to pick one, just because of the rarity of it, I suppose, here. But that's because this is brewed in the Pacific Northwest, and I live there, and it all makes sense. Anyways, both amazing beers, man. Highly recommend checking them both out. I don't know why I keep talking about 1050 in this beer, because this beer is not about 1050. It is about the 2017 Dark Star, and I keep forgetting it's 2017. I'm going to talk about it real quickly. I don't remember much about it last year. I haven't had this year's. I haven't had this year's bottles of it. I have Spice Wars. I don't have the coffee one. I have the regular version of it, which is this. And I think that's all I have to say for this, man. 2017, still solid. Year in, very, very solid beer, man. Highly recommend. Anyways, this is Dark Star by Fremont Brewing, 14% ABV, Imperial Stout, aged in bourbon barrels. So if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Comments below, subscribe for more videos, and as always, dream big dreams and believe all things are possible. Thank you for watching. Cheers.